Well, I'll say this. Team Season has definitely gotten a lot of attention on itself in the most positive way. I mean, first of all, they make the announcement a year or two ago with the little, I guess you could say, teaser trailer of Sally and Sonic, basically announcing what their intentions are. And then fast forward to recently, you had the Return to Robotropolis trailer drop, giving us an idea pretty much of what the first episode, if not what the series, is going to be like. Well, fast forward after that, and you have sites like Screen Rant, I guess Comic Book Resources, and the like, basically coming out talking about this and giving them heaps of positive praise. And then, on top of that, recently, you had, of all media articles, online or physical, IGN, that's right, IGN, come out and do an article on this as well, and also giving it heaps of positive praise. And what they do, and the way they describe it, all of these articles, mostly IGN recently, is they're basically talking about the fact that this is all being done through fans. That is fan participation, fan funded to make this happen. Now, they did interview some of the people working on the show. They even acknowledged that they're getting some people from the original show to help, come on board, including Ryan Myrick, I think it's Myrick or Ryan Myrick from the original series to come on board and be part of this. They've acknowledged that. They've acknowledged that Crush 40 was brought in to do a new version of the theme song. And they've even revealed some more information that we didn't even know of. Unless you have the press kit release in your hands, which I would love to get myself. I would love to have one of those, honestly. But who knows? But basically, we found out some more information through IGN's article and interviews with members of the creative staff behind Season. And apparently, the plan, the ultimate goal, and I think we all saw this coming, because we're thinking to ourselves, well, if you're going to do a third season, you can't just do one episode and then be done with it. No. You have to do more. And apparently, the intended goal for Team Season is to complete, animation-wise, 13 episodes. That's right, 13 episodes. And it's been credited that most of those episodes are already written, if not are already written and ready to go. It's just that the next task is animating them, bringing them to animation life. And right now, the main focus is to at least get the first episode done and ready for release real soon, with the ultimate goal in the end to hopefully, maybe, get the attention of a bigger studio to help them, front this, to help them get this off the ground, with probably the other ultimate goal of getting onto a streaming service, whichever streaming service that might be. So yeah, basically we found out more information in this, and I think these are great goals. I really do, and I think they are very plausible. They are. I mean, as I've mentioned before, look what's going on with Has Been Hotel. That had one pilot, one episode, and you already have that, that A29 or whatever that studio is that does those horror films and stuff. You already have them backing it and bringing it on board, I believe, as a series to be put on a streaming service. You have Hell of a Boss, which is a big success on YouTube, and there's a potential that could get picked up by a streaming service outside of YouTube with a bigger studio behind it. So it's definitely very plausible. Very, very plausible. And Sonic is a very well-renowned, respected, financially successful IP that I truly believe could get that opportunity given to it a lot sooner than some people would expect. So, to me, I think it is very plausible, and I wouldn't be surprised that before this year ends, that Team Season gets that phone call Perhaps maybe around the holidays, what a Christmas gift that would be. And they get a phone call from a major studio along with the people at Sega, mostly Sega of America, saying, hey, we like what you're doing. We see the support, all the effort and time you're putting in. Guess what? After the first episode gets put onto YouTube, we want to bring you on board at this studio and put you on, such and so service or whatever. That would be something, to me that could really, skyrocket them to the top. If they, again, just imagine them getting that phone call around Christmas, around the holiday season. I mean, what a Christmas gift, early, belated, whatever. What a Christmas gift that could be for Team Season if they got that kind of a phone call. And I wouldn't put it past it. I wouldn't put it past it to happen because, like I said, they're getting a lot of attention now. And you can't tell me that that's not going to get the attention of a lot of other studios and potential streaming services to be like, hey, we need more content for our studios to work on. And the services maybe working with said studios are like, hey, we need more content to have on our service. You can't tell me that's not, not going unnoticed by them, because it's not. It really isn't. But yeah, it is. But yeah, Team Season, I think they're going to have a heck of a summer to look forward to. To me, this is just the start, if you will. And like I said, I would not be surprised if they get the phone call at the end of the year, maybe, that, what is mentioned in this article by IGN, comes to pass. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised to get a phone call of, hey, a bigger studio wants to help out and is willing to financially make it happen. And Sega's backing it up, mostly Sega of America. And I would not be surprised if a major streaming services, goes along with it. It could be Netflix, could be Amazon, could be HBO Max, who knows? I mean, the possibility is endless. Apple Plus, who knows? Possibility is endless. But I definitely think it's very plausible because, like I said, the other two that I mentioned as an example, especially the first one, Has Been Hotel, that is a perfect, perfect visual example of anything happening when you least expect it, of major studios taking interest in what you want to bring to the table. Because obviously they see all the hard work being put into, they see how dedicated the fan base is, so why not finally just say, hey, maybe there is still something there, let's go for it and see what happens. So yeah, Team Season's definitely getting a lot of support here. I'm glad and happy that they are. And I cannot wait to see what happens during the summer. I've got a feeling the summer is going to be a summer that I'm not going to forget. And I'm not going to, I know I'm repeating myself here and I do apologize for that, but I would not put it past the fact that around the holiday season at the end of the year, they get that phone call, maybe both, maybe 2 for 1, on getting a bigger studio behind them and maybe getting on a streaming service for this, or maybe getting the show on a streaming service. I would not put it past that happening. But yeah, congratulations to Team Season for getting all this attention on them in a positive way, and mostly getting, of all media articles, IGN to do a positive, praising article on the efforts being put into this. And I cannot wait for the first episode to come out. So until next time, guys, again, congrats Team Season, and I will talk to you later.